大家好，我是 Ting， 我们今天继续来玩《失落的幻灵》。好，我们前一个部分已经把首都打回来了，然后呢，现在，然后也把基尔摩耶给那个应该是打跑了吧，他应该没死啊。接下来的话就不太确定说未来的剧情走向是我们要先去联络那个筹备战争的那个家族呢，还是说巴拉斯塔尔还有放什么防御的，有做什么防御的配置来围剿我们啊，或什么的，不晓得齁。那我们就接着往后面去看它剧情的编排吧。好，那虽然说还有行动点数没用完，可是因为10点也没有办法去做那个对话，然后其实我的礼物为了冲一些人的这个好感度奖励呢，我的那个好感度道具也都用完了，所以就这样吧。那我们就赶快来继续后面的主线了。
Albrecht, what's the news on Ballastar?
According to reports, he has yet to capture Hollisburg. Marcus, the former head of House Siegwolf, has been killed, but his brother Emmerich is still putting up a fight.
Guess there's still a few brave people left in the world.
Just because they've managed to hold out until now doesn't mean they can do it forever. Not to mention there's always the chance Ballastar will give up on Hollisburg and turn his attention towards us.
Just remember your training and follow your orders. Do that, and Ballastar won't be a problem. Now, if you're through trading commentary, can we discuss our next move?
Until now, I figured we'd mostly rely on the element of surprise. Though I thought for sure Ballastar would have moved against us by now.
Sounds like good luck to me.
Hopefully. Now we just have to figure out how to use it.
What do you think of forming an alliance?
An alliance?
Marshall mentioned that Ballastar began ruling like a tyrant after his coup against Abramo. That was why the Siegwolves rebelled in the first place. But they can't be the only ones dissatisfied with this state of affairs.
Albrecht, did you not hear anything I just said? Our troops are more than ready for this. We don't need anyone else's.
Clara, let's hear him out, and then make a decision.
The decision is obvious. You just don't like it.
Continue.
It's safe to assume the Siegwolves aren't alone in their discontent for Ballastar's rule, and yet none of the other lords have risen up. Most likely that's a result of how ruthless he's been about stamping out any hint of opposition. But what do you suppose they're saying now?
That he's hesitating toward us, and getting his ass kicked at Hollisburg.
Precisely. We have a brief window here. If we extend the lords an offer, I believe they'll accept.
There. We heard him out. And I can already tell you where that story ends. How many times do I have to say this? I can handle Ballastar on my own.
Clara, no one here is questioning your skills. But charging headfirst into Ballastar would make for one bloody fight, even if we win. If there's a way around that, I think it's worth a try.
I knew you didn't have the stomach for this. Always looking for some clever angle. I'll say this once. We can't trick our way out of every fight. Waiting around for the safer choice is the best way to let golden opportunities pass you by.
I hear you, Clara. But squaring up against Ballastar is about as far from a golden opportunity as it gets. Besides, this alliance thing is still a long shot anyway. If it falls through, you'll get your fight one way or the other. Just be patient a little longer.
Do what you want. Just don't come crying to me.
If you're planning a meet, Hasset's would be the best place. Should put our hosts at ease to be on their own home turf, and it sets us up to strike at Ballastar.
Sounds like a plan. Then the Allied Summit will be held at Hasetz. Send a messenger and start making preparations. We've got no time to waste. Dismissed.
There you are.
Albrecht.
We're ready to move.
Remember this place? It's where we first met.
Oh, yes. I recall that creature we met as well.
Standing here, I can't help but think it feels like fate. We're lucky to have you. Especially considering everything we've been through since.
We should be off. The lords await.
Karel, Pau, Mateus, Alexandre, and even Katerina. One by one, the High Houses joined forces with Eden's cause. Ostensibly, they gathered to avenge the late King Abramo. But their true motivation was plain for all to see. The protection of their own wealth and power from Ballastar's iron heel. Of such fickle things was the alliance against Ballastar born, and by unanimous consent, Eden chosen as its high commander.
How fared the summit?
Better than expected. They all signed without incident. Makes sense, I guess. They don't have much choice.
If I were you, I wouldn't put much faith in that little scrap of paper. Easy come, easy go, and all that. Don't get me wrong, it's a good story. All of Artemisia united under common purpose. Till that purpose is met anyway. Then out come the knives.
We'll worry about that later.
Won't have to. They won't have the balls. Or the knives, for that matter.
What do you mean?
When your family owns a lot of land, they make your name really big on the maps. But that's not the same thing as having actual power. Empire fell. These are just the lucky little pissants who scurried out of the way.
So our great allied army is just an illusion.
I need time. Enough to train these idiots into something real. It won't matter how many soldiers we have if I can't give an order and trust them to get it done.
How much time do you need?
A month.
You know that's pushing it. Ballastar won't give us that long. Our new allies might not even be around by then.
Even if they are, convincing them to fall in line might not be easy.
Then forget it. I said from the start I'd rather stick with my own troops anyway.
Perhaps we could arrange a memorial to King Abramo.
We're talking about training. What the hell is that supposed to mean?
As you say, the alliance is an agreement between nobles. We'll need a declaration to the public. And if we expect them to fight for us, we'll also need to make the case for overthrowing Ballastar. So, let us make an occasion of it. Commemorate Abramo's death, and in the same stroke, announce the alliance to bring his killer to justice. Rouse the public's heart.
A king like Abramo deserves to be properly remembered.
We'll begin preparations immediately.
You asked for time. I'm doing my best to get it. But you should start looking into other options in case it doesn't work.
You spent a lot of time thinking about how not to lose. One of these days, you'll have to actually try to win.
"2 years ago, King Abramo of House Orsio brought the Empire's cruelty to an end. For his actions, he was rewarded with a knife in his back, and his killer's name is Ballastar Fenice, a new tyrant blinded by power and greed. That is why I, Eden, and 5 noble lords have gathered to bring justice to Ballastar and those who serve him. To them, I say this. If you have any honor left at all, surrender now. Those who choose to side with a monster will meet the same fate.
The Alliance commemorated the death of King Abramo and pledged to bring his murderer to justice. Bolstered by public support, the Alliance enjoyed a swell in solidarity. But persuading the Lords to bide their time would prove another challenge altogether.
What news?
The majority voted to move immediately.
What are they thinking?
Our troops outnumber Ballastar's. They think waiting would be a waste of time. More importantly, we don't have the resources to feed an army this size.
A difficult obstacle.
It's now or never. If we try to delay, this alliance crumbles before it's begun.
Suits me fine.
Clara.
It was always going to come to this. Ballastar keeps his troops small for a reason. They're elite, hardened, loyal. These Alliance troops don't have the experience to execute our maneuvers. Numbers are the only advantage we've got. If we want to make use of that, we need a simple battle. No extra wrinkles.
So, head on after all then.
That's right. But Ballastar's learned some lessons too. We can't count on him being reckless. We'll have to draw him out onto the battlefield.
And how do you plan to do that?
Castilian. We steal his home right from under him.
Castilian, huh?
Take that, and he won't have a choice. He'll have to respond. Then all we have to do is beat him.
You make it sound easy. But you're right. That'll draw him out of Hullisburg for sure. Okay, Clara. We'll try it your way. Albrecht, notify the lords. The Alliance marches on Castilian.
According to our scouts, the general in command of Castilian is Hector.
Hector? That's a little surprising. I didn't think Ballastar trusted him that much.
I've been puzzling over the same thing. Alas, no answers yet.
Is everyone in position?
Yeah. We followed Claire's instructions to the letter. But there's something a little strange about all this, Cap.
What do you mean?
It's just the formation she has us in. They're not like her. She's got our forces all spaced out. Feels kind of sloppy.
We just got a message from the Lords. Their troops are in position, and the castle's surrounded.
Where's Hector?
No clue. But if I know him, he'll come out and greet us shortly.
You don't think he'll just hole up inside?
They're both bad options. I'm betting he'll take the lesser evil.
I'm not sure I follow your logic.
Robin, you've deployed your troops like I've told you to, right?
Yeah.
Good. I'll only explain this once, so listen up. The Alliance forces are lined up in straightforward formations. So we're gonna go in messy. To anyone up on those walls, it'll look like we're the weak link.
Whoa. So all this is to lure Hector out?
Now you've got it. Of course, as soon as the fighting starts, they'll figure out what we're up to.
But if he does come out, are you sure you're going to be able to stop him?
As long as you don't get caught, it won't matter one way or the other. No matter what Hector does, the surprise should be enough to flip the momentum. Just be ready for whatever tricks he has up his sleeve.
Right.
Then we're all set. Let's move.
Robin, raise the signal. The battle starts now.
Hmm. 看来以这个战场的配置，看起来像是一场伏击战啊，因为它的城里面的区域蛮短的，所以感觉应该战斗都是到时候一定会一大堆伏兵啊什么的。然后我看一下马雪儿是不是不在啊？真的不在。好，所以马雪儿已经没有在阵容里了。然后猎塔，我们蛮不缺弓箭手的，所以就先不派他出来好了。啊，我目前的阵容就是我上一场制定战斗的阵容，理论上应该是 OK 啊，只是我可能要换一下位置，因为斯特拉的移动力实在是太这个不能直接互换吗？好吧，就这样吧。
It's quiet. How long do we have to wait?
Don't be in such a hurry. We could start the offensive once we know where Hector is. I've got scouts in the Alliance camps. As soon as they send word...
Listen up! We're busting through! Move your asses and don't look back!
Found him.
He can't afford to wait until the Alliance shows up. Looks like he's coming to us. Let's dig in and capture them one by one.
Like moths to a flame. Form up ranks! Don't let them get past us!
我来看一下旁边那几个是谁。吴格斯什么？哇，有新人，诺拉、戴萨尔。哇，袍泽之情，这什么鬼？2名更多同胞依然存在于战场上，受到伤害减半。每当有同袍被击败时，魔力加20。哇靠，那不是就得先打吗？不然他队友倒了之后，轮到他加40魔力，轰过来，我岂不是就直接没了？果然都有袍泽之情，靠腰。那就是补师最后杀啦。啊，还好他没有袍泽之情。
You got it!
Fortune favors the prepared.
And march towards tomorrow. Raise your swords! This is not the place we die!
Let's roll! Where are we going again?
As you command.
Heavens guide me.
O light, lend me your strength.
Sure thing, Cap.
You got it, kid.
Consider it done.
Plans are like booze. Only good till they run out.
哦呦，暴击，应该可以秒掉啊！哎呀！
It's time.
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
哎，水流可以秒掉，好，直接用。
Some questions are worth dying for.
靠，没有加魔力，你真的很坑呢。
All right.
As you will. Turn the tide of battle. Turn your life around.
“诶，他在那个树那边，我们用烈火箭啊，不行，他还有10点，应该是秒不掉。”
Francisco the Bold has arrived!
“哇，这么给力的吗？直接暴击把刺客给秒了。”
Understood.
Yes, sir.
well.
Acknowledged.
Think deeply, act quickly.
邻近盟友，最大体力值的20%。
Let's do this. Simple enough.
It's all on me.
哎呀，早知道派艾登来了，又是直接暴击。
Tomorrow's a new day.
I can handle that.
Easy. Yes, sir. I may not be smart, but I know how to hurt.
All it takes is one shot.
Don't throw your life away on reckless courage.
Coming right up!
If I fall, may the light find use in my death. I hope this helps.
It was a bold move, Hector, but you failed.
You think I'm gonna die in some hellhole like this? The time is now! Push forward!
So, you had more troops after all, huh?
At this rate, the Alliance must be fighting scarecrows. He's gonna combine all his forces. Don't let your guard down!
If we don't punch through, we're all dead! Fight to the last breath! Cut down any idiot who gets in your way!
Take my hand!
Within every lie, a kernel of truth.
No problem. Life without purpose is as good as death.
To live alone in darkness. Nothing can scare me more than that.
Know what fools and drunks have in common?
No sweat.
No flame can extinguish my will. You can do this. You can do this.
Aye, aye.
不愧是上马的，骑上马的，移动距离有够远。我操，烈火风暴！ 看一下戴恩是不是有治愈之风可以放？哦，这样3个，这还可以啊。哎，看一下艾迪。啊，他没有治愈之风。
Here it goes.
If your blood runs hot, keep your head cool.
The harder the fight, the sweeter the victory.
You got it.
I can handle that.
You see the trees. I see the forest.
Think deeply. Act quickly.
Everyone has something to protect. Don't fight smarter. Fight hard. Don't throw your life away on reckless courage. Francisco the Bold has arrived.
I hope this helps.
The destination doesn't matter.
Let's do this.
啊，对了，他要远程，靠腰。
You can do this. You can do this.
Not all wounds can be seen.
放个通联疗愈好了，反正应该没什么机会放，把他血补满，看他，希望他不会一会儿被打爆。哇，冻结！
It's time.
Armor your body. Shield your heart. Righto.
Understood.
No problem.
If I fall, may the light find use in my death.
"先控他场吧。
Sure thing.
When your heart starts racing, slow down and take a moment.
I understand.
"哦，这么奶。
Tomorrow's a new day. your swords! This is not the place we die!
Hector, I was wondering when I'd run into you.
Pleasant reunion. Move aside and I'll spare your life for old time's sake.
My life? After what you've done, I'd be more concerned about your own.
Little bastard.
Heavens guide me.
You got it, kid.
继续把维克多控住哈。
Yes, sir. Some questions are worth dying for.
No sweat.
哎，还暴击！
All it takes is
哎，
one
太好了，
shot.
应该可以打死一个。
So, this is how it ends.
Hughes, Cesare's down.
The hell with him. I'm more worried about me. If you're so concerned, go save him yourself.
Are you out of your mind? I'm not going in there alone. The hell with this. Let's get out of here.
Yes, sir. Coming right up.
这两个不会跑吧？这么痛！不亏加20魔力耶。
Take my hand.
Here it goes.
Consider it done.
Seriously? Am I out here on my own? Ugh, the hell with it then. I'll handle this myself.
I may not be smart, but I know how to hurt.
哇，他的反击这么痛哦！
to live alone in darkness. Nothing can scare me more than that.
Fortune favors the prepared.
Know what fools and drunks have in common? They never learn.
Sure thing, Cap.
Within every lie, a kernel of truth.
哦，太好了，给艾登收尾，
March towards tomorrow.
把你电死。
Beaten by a kid. I'm getting rusty.
Tie him up. I'll admit, I thought you had us for a moment there.
But if all your troops are here, the Alliance must have taken the castle by now.
I don't mind doing all the work. Something about this feels off. Why would Ballastar give this place up so easily?
I'll wager Hector was acting alone.
Sounds like he and Ballastar are having some friction. Maybe when this is over, we ought to have a little chat.
哦，艾登的这个看起来职业等级是满的，就这个防御指令啊，盾牌猛袭也有了，个人技能的也有。我其实不太晓得他们有一些个人技能是门槛是什么，就是几等才学得到还是什么？有些时候我看不太出来。这几也打蛮快的。
It's been a while, Hector.
Losing to you lot? Guess I've gotten rusty after all. Whatever. Kill me. Be done with it.
You weren't trying to defend that place at all. You were trying to escape. What's the matter? You and Ballastar having some little lovers' quarrel?
Quarrel? That ox barely communicates at all. Now spare me your rustic charm and stupid questions. I don't have the stomach for it.
Fine. Take him away. We should keep him alive, though.
Why's that?
Call it a hunch. There's more he's not telling us. Besides, he might be useful down the road.
Fine by me. Do as you see fit.
“哎呀，这么快就好了！”帕弗洛雇佣兵之友，雇佣兵之友。哎，这不是那个吗？新任务：风暴之眼。
Yeah?
How's Hector doing?
Quieter than I expected. I told the soldiers to keep a close eye on him, though.
Good. We can't let our guards down just yet.
By the way, Gilbert went to go meet him a little while ago. What do you think he's after?
I'm sure he'll fill us in later. If Hector can be of use. Let me know when the old man's done with him.
Will do. You should head to the operations area. The Lords are waiting for you in the main tent. I imagine they'll want to discuss plans for moving forward.
Probably. Things have been going according to plan so far, but we don't know how long it'll stay that way. Better to be prepared than surprised. I'll be on my way then. I'll leave the rest to you.
Got it. You can count on me.
我记得楚汉相争不是中间有一段刘邦把项羽的都城打下来，就项羽那时候打齐国，决定急速回援，然后又把他给横扫出他的那个，给打得屁滚尿流嘛。该不会这一段就是因为我就觉得巴拉斯塔尔应该要回防，把我们击溃一遍了，不然他后面剧情太快就结束了。
Hi, Commander. Over here. We were just talking about what a piss-poor performance Ballastar's forces put on.
Honestly, who would have expected it? The man terrorized the continent for 2 years. Now his troops are falling to yours at every step.
More like tripping over their own feet.
I don't want to tempt fate, but at this rate, it seems obvious where things are heading. What do you think?
I think if it's as easy as all that, it's a pity it took us 2 years to stand up to that brute. After all, time is precious to an old hag like me.
Here now, you're as spry as any one of us. I saw you out there today, barking orders left and right.
I saw the enemy fleeing her. Must have been afraid of Lady Sobek's mighty nagging.
Rude man, teasing your elders.
Perhaps that's enough chatter for today. The High Commander must be bored out of his mind.
Oh no, not at all. It's a momentous achievement after all. The first victory of the Alliance. It should serve as a solid foundation for whatever comes next.
Excellent. We should raise a glass or two this evening. I've given orders to empty Castilian's larders and prepare a feast.
What? A feast?
That's the spirit. First we take the bastards home, then we dance on his tables.
Nothing like adding insult to injury.
Enemy morale will take a hit, that's for certain.
All the better.
With all due respect, Ballastar is still out there. Don't you think this is a little premature?
What do you mean? We've won a tremendous victory. If anything, we should be celebrating more.
Go easy on the young man. This sort of politics is new to him. In a war of this scale, keeping spirits high is paramount.
Events like this also help foster good relations between new allies.
Well put. Come now, High Commander, don't spoil the mood. Let's commemorate this occasion with a night to remember.
Of course. Looking forward to it.
看来根本没得选。哦，跟这个马提乌斯聊看看好。
Well...
Welcome.
Hi there.
Intriguing.
Ah. Right.
埃米尔，好，所以他为了接下来一个敌人铺垫了一下。啊，怎么又有地狱猎犬？元素魔点交给阿尔布雷希特。这个可以招募的是谁啊？帕弗洛。哦。哇，我们先去找乔安娜好了。
Hello.
Any thoughts on the rest of our campaign?
How do you mean?
I mean, even with our new alliance, Ballastar's got more troops and better arms than us. Clara says you're a cunning strategist. Any brilliant ideas I haven't considered?
I'm flattered, but I don't think I have much to offer you at the moment. The larger the battle, the more small details matter. I've been trying to get my head around it all, but it's not easy.
Maybe you need a break. What do you normally do when you're stuck on a puzzle? What?
Nothing. Ignore me. I'll give it some more thought.
哇，我们跟克拉拉对话完，我们再回去找这个帕弗洛好。我们还有一个拉法埃尔，是盟军的对吧？看要按错。
Well, well. Look who it is.
Hey, Clara. I need some advice about Joanna.
This should be good.
I need her help with a strategy problem, but it seems like she's having some kind of mental block. How can I help her? I tried asking, but she did that thing she always does.
Ah, the old silent act, huh? That's just how Joanna is. Asking her about herself will get you nowhere. But if you really want to help her, try Porter.
The merchant? Why?
Merchants are good at observing people. And she's been spending a lot of time at his shop.
.真的有不少盟军的龙套在里面，还是未来战斗会遇到，不晓得。
Welcome back. Hey, Porter. Would you say you're a good judge of character?
Usually.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Just a customer I'm having a hard time figuring out.
Let me guess. Joanna?
How did you know?
She's the reason I'm here.
In that case, I don't think I'll be much help. She comes by often, but all she does is browse with this really intense expression. I've tried asking her if there's something she wants that I don't have, or if it's a price issue, but she just mumbles something evasive and leaves.
Yeah, she's good at that.
I wish I knew what she's looking for. She's got me questioning my skills as a merchant.
好，所以问了一轮之后，还是要回去质问他本人。
Hello.
Joanna, Is there something important you've been trying to find?
Excuse me?
Earlier, when I asked you how you normally solve hard puzzles, you started to say something. And Porter says you've been hovering around his shop lately, but you never buy anything.
You've investigated me thoroughly. Fine. It's no big secret. I have a sweet tooth.
What?
You asked how I solve problems. The answer is, I take a walk and eat something sweet. But strawberry tarts and almond fritters aren't exactly easy to find in an army camp. I've been checking Porter's shop for weeks, but he never has anything good.
Why didn't you just say something?
It's not important.
Says who? I think keeping one of our best tacticians happy is strategically vital.
Welcome back. What? She just wanted pastries this whole time? The way she was glaring, I would have thought she was looking for a murder weapon.
Do you have anything in stock?
Let me think. Oh, I have some ginger scones I bought for myself.
How much to part with them?
Here, please. And tell her I can order more. I know every baker from here to Lampicos.
Wow, you are a good merchant.
I have a bit of a sweet tooth myself.
Hello. That smell. Are those meant for me?
I'm not presenting them to anyone else, am I?
Thank you.
Well, aren't you gonna eat them?
I'm afraid I'm allergic to ginger.
God damn it! Of course you are. Well, if you want something else, Porter says he can get it. Just ask. In the meantime, if you're looking for something sweet, you should come to this dumb banquet tonight.
I appreciate the offer, but I would rather walk into the sea.
That makes two of us.
Thank you for the scones. I'll feed them to the birds. Enjoy the banquet. I'll have some clever ideas for you soon.
Looking forward to it.
Eh, 弗朗西斯科竟然有对话。
How's it going?
So, what do you think of our new allies?
I don't know. They seem like a bunch of puffed up rich kids to me. Although that pair from Nibosa are interesting.
Oh?
Yeah, that guy Raphael is a solid arm wrestler. And his pal Borislav is real sharp. Speaking of which, have you heard of something called Michael's Aegis?
No. What is that?
Some kind of important shield. Raphael says it's an old Nibosan legend. Supposedly it can block any attack, no matter how strong. You should ask him about it.
Why? It's just some old story.
Like a guy who can summon lightning? I'm just saying, could be useful.
好有道理啊！啊，想要多一点马，到底要怎么样？
Yeah? Maybe.
How's it going? Thinking.
All right.
Makes sense to me.
How's it going? Thanks.
好吧，我们来找一下帕弗洛好了。
Hey.
Hi there.
Hey.
All right.
Ha! Hey. Hey.
不错。没想到这雷恩走了之后，帕弗洛反而来填补这个位置。
So, Pablo, what do you think of our camp?
I can't believe the size of it. I've never seen so many important-looking people in one place.
Things have definitely gotten a lot busier recently, with all our new Alliance friends.
How do you keep them all straight?
Honestly, it's a lot, even for me. I can barely remember the Lord's names, let alone their knights.
Hang on. Are you telling me there's people in this camp you haven't even met?
That's bad, huh?
No, it's great. I love meeting new folks, and I don't know anybody here. What do you say we give these fancy so-and-sos the old Lynetta charm offensive?
You know what, Pablo? Sure. That sounds like fun.
Great! Why don't we start with those two scary northerners on the east end of camp?
Sounds good. I'll meet you over there.
第一印象。
Excuse me.
What do you want, Tiny?
Raphael, mind your manners. That's the one Corell told us about.
Ah, right. The merc who runs this place.
Former mercenary, actually. High Commander Eden.
A pleasure. I am Borislav. This is Raphael.
And I'm Pablo.
Hello.
Pablo's an old friend from my hometown. I'm showing him around.
So, you two are from Nybosa, huh?
We are the personal guard to Lord Corell of House Vulicica, proud steward of Nybosa.
Beautiful place, Nybosa. As a matter of fact, I knew a gal from there once. She had a chilly disposition.
I like this one.
Interesting friend, High Commander. You should introduce him to Lady Katerina's man, Danilo. I hear he's got a fine sense of humor.
顺便对话一下这个盾牌的事啊。
Are you the one who told Francisco about some legendary shield?
You Benarians sure love a good story. Yeah, I told your friend about the shield. But don't go getting any ideas. That shield can only be wielded by a real warrior, like Lord Corell. He's been looking for it for years.
What's so special about an old shield?
Ask him yourself. But leave my name out. If he finds out I've been talking about it, he'll pitch a fit.
Excuse me, are you Danilo?
I am. And you're our new High Commander, I take it?
Katerina keeps you well informed.
Other way around, actually. And I suppose that makes you Pavlo, yes? From Lynetta?
Wow, get a load of that! Quite the party trick, sir.
No tricks. Just careful listening and observation.
Oh, I hear you. You can never go wrong with listening to others. It's just like my mother used to say, Pablo, shut your mouth and open your ears. Not that I ever listened, mind you.
I can see that.
So, you say you're from Corsarinda, eh?
Not by birth, but yes, it's where House Sobek presides.
I've heard you folks get a lot of pirates up that way?
Unfortunately.
Gosh, how exciting. I'd love to meet a pirate someday.
You haven't met many criminals, have you?
Begging your pardon, sir, but I sure have. Why, back in my merchant days, I couldn't stop to pee without a dozen bandits showing up.
And how did that go for you?
Oh, they're not so bad. A little pushy sometimes, but most are just hungry. Usually, if you offer to cook them a meal, they feel bad by the end and let you keep half your stuff. Or at least the cookware. After all, no sense killing somebody over a dirty spoon. Say, have you ever tried feeding your pirates? I bet that'd clear things right up.
That's actually not a bad suggestion. You know, High Commander, if you're making the rounds, you might speak to Faustina as well. I'm certain Lord Mateus' second would benefit from such colorful perspective.
我觉得这些建议好像都是不怀好意的。
Excuse me, are you Lord Mateus's second in command?
More like his nursemaid. Uh-oh, silly me. Shouldn't go besmirching my benefactor like that in such important company.
Eden, High Commander.
Faustina, counselor to Lord Mateus of House Zavala, first Oar of the Lake Clans and protector of Yaravir.
Wow, talk about a mouthful.
Pavlo.
No, he's right. It's all a bit much. Mateus does love to put on airs. But who's your square-jawed friend here, High Commander?
Pardon me, ma'am. Name's Pablo. Friend of Eden, merchant extraordinaire, and all-around nice guy from Lynetta.
Quite a title.
Pavlo just joined our army. I'm introducing him around and meeting some new faces myself.
I see. Well, Mr. Merchant Extraordinaire, I'm afraid I'm a bit busy at the moment. But if you'd like to talk more, come and find me this evening.
Certainly, ma'am. Nothing like shooting the breeze with a new acquaintance in the cool night air.
与帕佛洛私下谈，应该是受不了了。
Hey.
So, feeling a little more comfortable in camp now?
You bet. And unless I'm mistaken, I'd say we've made a few new friends.
War is complicated. You might be able to charm these people, but it doesn't mean you can trust them.
Gosh, Eden. I hope you don't mind me saying, but that doesn't sound like you.
Like I said, it's been a long 2 years. Get some rest and settle in. Robin will help you with anything else.
Will do. And Eden, it's good to see you again.
啊，完成了。我看还有还有一个盾牌的。
Excuse me, Lord Corell. I was wondering if I could ask you about Michael's Aegis.
Where did you hear that name?
Just chatter among the soldiers.
Loose-lipped idiots. What do you know about my family, House Volisica?
I'm just a peasant from Benario. I don't know much about any of the noble houses.
You'll get no snobbery from me. My house comes from working men, coal dust in our lungs, guild blood in our veins. And that shield forged by our founder is the symbol.
So you want it back to restore your family's honor?
Nothing that flowery. Ever since this war started, we've had competitors nibbling at our business. It's thanks to their greed and treachery that Ballastar was able to seize Vuger. I want the shield so I can use it to bash some teeth in. Send a message.
And that message is?
The North is not for sale.
一起去找那面盾牌。
Lord Corell, I'd like to help you find Michael's Aegis.
What for? You're not one of those treasure hunters, are you?
No, my lord. But you're on our side now. Keeping your house strong is good for the Alliance. And a stable, self-reliant Nybosa is bad for Ballastar.
I knew we made the right choice throwing in with you. Well, High Commander, on behalf of House Volisica, I welcome your aid.
So where do we start?
When House Zerpial first invaded Nybosa, I was around your age. This was back when we were a kingdom, you understand, before my father surrendered his crown to keep our family in power. Back then, the shield was kept in Vuger. When Ludovictus attacked, we sent it away. Unfortunately, the courier never reached his destination, and the shield vanished. Once the war was done and things settled a bit, my father commissioned this.
Is this Soulstone?
An eye for rare metals. I like you more by the minute. Michael's Aegis is studded with gems, and they hum. This stone is from the same vein. The closer it gets to its own kind, the more it resonates.
Interesting. So all I have to do is carry this on me and keep an eye out.
I'm not giving it to you.
I thought you wanted my help.
Not enough to trust you with the key to my family's treasure. But when I narrow down the shield's location, I'll be grateful for your help killing whatever bastards got it.
All right then. I'll be waiting.
告诉弗朗西斯科。等一下，我们先去这个萨尔玛这边，该不会盾牌在他那边吧？
Anything catch your eye?
啊，没事，这边没有那个。
You're much too kind, dear.
没有，他没有在他那边。
How's it going?
Good tip on that shield. You were right.
You mean it's real?
It is. And Lord Corell is searching for it.
See? I'm not as dumb as people say.
I offered to help him look for it, but it could be a while.
Well, if you figure out where it is, bring me along.
Eager to be a part of history?
Nah. I want to test my blade against that thing. A shield that can stop any blow? Sounds like a challenge to me. How's it going? I'm gonna lose it. Okay.
哦，弗朗西斯科的好感度的对话，竟然是有关一首思乡之情的歌的，我的天哪，好扯！我看他录多久？分22，老师22。我觉得时间也差不多了，因为我觉得看一下有没有制定战斗，有的话还是得去打一下。对，还是要打个战斗。那我觉得这集就先到这边吧。然后我根据我那个楚汉相争的部分，大概知道，反正后面就是要巴拉萨尔回访，然后把我们打个鸟兽散，后面又要再拉锯一阵子。那只是那个 Hector 赫克托尔的这个伏笔到底会不会等一下就交代或什么的也不晓得，搞不好他就是故意在这边当诱饵，前面那些都是演戏，本来就巴拉萨尔就打算让我们去偷袭他老家，然后他再冲过来一网打尽，因为他的兵比较少，他就像那时候项羽一样，他不在乎兵少了，重点是他的兵比较彪悍，他可以一波冲过来，靠意识直接把我们全部打散，因为他知道我们的联盟本来就是因为目前形势好才集合在一起的，形势不好之后大家就回去各管各的了，对，所以看起来很有可能是这个样子。好，所以现在这一集就是暴风雨前的宁静吧，下一集搞不好又要被追杀了，然后到时候又要死谁就什么的就不好说了，所以再看看吧后面的剧情。好了，那以上就是今天这个失落的幻灵的游玩内容了，那我们就感谢大家的收看，我们下次见，拜拜。